What's going on, everybody? I'm Primalliquid and welcome to my guide for Disgaea 7. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to fast and efficiently get near enough infinite juice bar stats, okay? And just for clarity, I'm going to show off my own juice bar right now. As you can see, I have no extracts for any stat other than mana and EXP. This method that I am about to show you is the absolute best method for getting all extracts, including mana. The only one that this is not efficient for is EXP. There is a better way to farm EXP for the juice bar, but I will be touching on that in a different video. Plus, for now, extracts is the most important anyway. Now, to clarify, there are 3 ways to farm this. However, 2 of them are incredibly terrible. The first way is going to be via research. Once you actually take the item back, sometimes you'll have extracts in there. They are incredibly low amounts though, so they aren't really worth farming. Other than that, the other way is you can get an Evelty, just like in Disgaea 6, which is basically every time you kill an enemy, you get a portion of their stats added to the juice bar. That Evelty comes from the Evelty squad, where you just need to do 300 fights with that character on the field. However, as a note, you can't seem to turn that Evelty into a scroll and spread it around other characters. The third and final way is above and beyond the best, and for that, we're going to abuse the hospital. So on the final hospital Gatchel system, if you take a look at the stats you can gain, you can get 1 million HP or SP, or you can get 100,000 attack, defense, int, and so on and so forth. Yes, the chances are very low. However, we can abuse this incredibly easily. So first of all, let's talk about how to farm RP efficiently so we can spin the gacha to get all these extracts. As you can see right now, I am at 17 billion. Basically, we just need to keep healing. So what we're going to do is we are going to abuse a couple of characters here. So the main one that you need for this is Pbird, and the main reason for that is her unique ability increases her HP and SP by the amount of digits you have on your Hull. So that is just going to give us an extra increase for HP and SP, which means we are going to recover more. Next up, we are going to make sure that we have all classes mastered on any character we do this with. Pbird is just the most important. So again, make sure you have all classes mastered. This is just so you get extra stat gain on level up. Then, this is something I've only done for Pbird. I've not done this for these 3 characters right here. But you want to level her with the abilities that give her extra HP and extra HP upon level up. So ideally, you want to just completely throw on HP and SP for this. Don't worry about the others. Just level her with them only, just to further increase the amount of HP and SP she has. And last but not least, also level them in the martial training squad, just so you can get even more stats as well. This should be the same for any character you decide to do this on, but so far I've only done it on Pbird. However, you will notice the difference in a min. Now, once you've done all that, you've got all that out of the way, it doesn't take too long, probably about 30 to 40 minutes. What you want to then do is you want to set up a specific Evelty setup. So I've got it right here. I know it's just called EXP farm. I just deleted my original one to speed it up so it's at the very top of the list. What this is basically this. Well, let me just say the order is important here as well, okay? You want this in the exact order. So firstly, the first Evelty swaps HP and SP and then attack and int around. This is important because we want to lower our HP and SP down to 1. That way we can fully recover it all in one go. So what we're going to do right now is I'm going to unequip this Evelty, and because my SP was set to 1, it's now completely empty. This is the other Evelty, which is also important, which basically gives you 5 extra movement, but it lowers your HP to 1. And then once we remove that, as you can see, I now have 1 HP and 1 SP out of the full amount. And we're going to do this on every character. So I'm just going to load the pre-saved slot, and then I'm just going to remove the Evelties just to lower my HP and my SP. Now, we're going to go to the hospital. So as you can see right there, I've got 17.6 billion. I'm going to heal right here. And then if we go back in, I'm now at 19.1 billion. And once again, we can do that really, really quickly. Just load the Evilties, take them off, and then go ahead and heal again. So now we are at 20 billion. For this, you can use technically any of these particular sets. However, the most efficient one is obviously the final one, which costs 1 million RP per spin. Now, one of the things I will say as well is if you go to the cheat shop, you can also change what the items go to. Because obviously you are going to get a lot of junk items for this. It doesn't matter. Just turn the auto sell on. You can either do so where it sells into HL, or you can do it for points, okay? I have quite a lot of HL, so I don't really care about that. I might in the future, but for now, I don't. Instead, I'm going to set mine to points, and this just means any items we get from the gacha system, so the belts, the vernier thrusters, and so on and so forth, are just going to be turned into item points for me. And now, we're just going to keep spinning the gacha and constantly, you know, trading in all those points. But you've got to think, every time we spin this gacha, so we get a bit of HL, and look at all these extracts we're getting right here. So a million SP, a million HP, a million SP, and then 100,000 in points. So again, we're just going to keep spamming this, okay? We don't care about getting the Exodus or anything like that. We are quite literally just going to spam this. So obviously at the start of this, I started with 20 billion RP, okay? I'm going to stop once we get to 18 billion. So just two more, one more. Okay, there we go. So that is basically about 20 rolls on the gacha. Let's go and take a look at the hospital now and see what I have. So we've got 12 million HP, 13 million SP, nearly a million attack, 1.4 million defense, 1.1 million int, 1.3 million resistance, 1.3 million hits, and of course 600,000 speed. So now what we're going to do to speed this process up even more, okay, is we are going to go to the juice bar squad, and we're going to put all our characters in that squad, including Pbird. Because now what we're going to do is we're going to use some of that juice bar. Not all of it, just some of it. I'm going to select Pbird, and we're going to increase her HP and her SP, okay? The reason we want them in the juice bar squad is because we get a bigger gain. As you can see, I have 450 million HP on Pbird with 12 million extracts saved up. If I put all those 12 million in, as you can see, I now gain 26 million extracts from the juice bar. So that is why we want them in the juice bar squad. And then we are going to go ahead and spend all of those points. Why do we do that? Simple. The more HP and SP we have, the more RP we get when we heal. So right now, if we just go back and do another heal, remember I was on 18 billion and now I'm on 18.9 billion. So just for healing Pbird alone there, I'm getting a billion RP, which is it's basically 100 free spins on the gacha. It's 100 spins per heal that I do now. And of course, we can just keep on and on and on doing this. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to use all of my 19 billion. Okay, we're going to use all 19 billion points right now. And then we're going to cut to once all those RP points have been used. So I will be right back, everybody. Okay, so I've now finished spending all of my RP. Let's go and take a look at the juice bar, shall we? So remember, this is the effect. This is basically 21 billion RP worth of extracts. I'm now up to pretty much 500 million mana, which is more than enough than I'll ever need. I'm up to nearly 100 million HP, 131 million SP, 8 million attack, 13 million defense, and so on and so forth. Now, if we go to Pbird right now, obviously I can't use all of these extracts because there is a cap. Extracts are capped at 10 million total, okay? And I will also show that off in just a minute as well. So I'm just going to quickly use all of my extracts on Pbird just to increase her. And of course, I'm going to do the same for HP and for SP as well. Now, as you can see, I've basically nearly doubled my HP and my SP here. Now, what this means is my gains are going to be way higher when doing the actual healing trick. So if we come out of there right now, if I just come back down to the hospital and go to Parika, let's just do it once more to see how much like RP I will actually get with my current health. So we're going to take that off, and then we're going to take that off. So let's see what we are going to be ending up with right now. So, well, first of all, I'm on 490,000 RP. With my new heal, we are now at 1.5 billion, basically. So, again, a nice little trick. And obviously, we can do this with multiple characters as well, because obviously, you do want to actually cap out on all of your stats with the juice bar. So right there, as you can see, I'm nearly maxed out on attack. I've gained 150 million SP and 118 million on HP just from juice bar extracts. Now, this is something you are absolutely going to need to do, okay, for the later Carnage stages. You are absolutely going to want to cap out all of your extracts to get as much survivability and damage as possible. But though, guys, that is going to be it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I really hope it has helped. If it has, then please be sure to smash that like button, and of course drop a comment down below. If you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to ask and I will reply to you. And of course, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I'm going to be making a ton more guides for the Japanese version of Disgaea 7, and then of course for the English version when that also releases. As always though, everybody, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.